Okay, so this is just a quick video on how to put grill badges on your S550 Mustang. I've got a 5-litre Mustang and I've recently bought this Howling Coyote GT 5.0 badge. Obviously got the 5-litre Coyote Mustang engine and thought it looked good with against the blue at the front of the grille. There's a few videos on how to do this. I'm in Australia and there seems to be a little bit of a difference with the bracketry. But first things first, you've got to pop off this plastic cover. That's done by lifting up these 8 clips around and take that bit off. So basically with a screwdriver, just go underneath, pop it out and just pull it out and remove it. So once I've done all that, I'll come back to you. Okay, so once you've removed that plastic panel that goes across the top here, the only real way to secure the badge to the front would be via this opening here. But obviously this opening here, obviously you've got the hood latch in the way, so you actually need to remove that assembly. One thing that's different, which I've noticed on some of the videos on YouTube, is that we've got this an Australian vehicle or an export Mustang, and there seems to be this extra protective bracket that's in front. It's a metal piece and it's quite heavy that goes right across underneath there and there. So I'll have a look at that and see, and I'll come back to you as to how best to get this off. I think the only way to get it off is undo the lock nut and those nut there and on that side, loosen up this bracket and maybe tie a bit of string or rope out and lower it into the actual into the bumper below, and just keep it out the way, and after reassembly, the reverse process and pull it up with the cord and secure it back on. You can't pull it out through this gap here. There's definitely not enough room to do that. So I'll show you what I mean shortly. Okay, so I've removed this out of the bracket that holds this in place. So it's just, they're just 10mm nuts. Undo those two. As you can sort of see, I've got a bit of string here. And I've actually, if I can get a bit of a light down there, you might be able to see, I've just dropped it to the base of the floor of the bumper there. So I'll leave it there. Next point again, another 10mm nuts there, undo that and remove this latch assembly out the way. I'll just be using a lead pencil and marking it so I know which position it needs to go back in once I'm done. So I'll show you how that goes. Okay, so I've actually undone the whole latch assembly. I've marked it up. It might be a bit hard to see, but you can sort of see the outline of where the latch assembly needs to go. So it lines back up when I have to do the bonnet. The only other thing is there is a plug here, obviously to let you know, I assume as a warning light that your bonnet or hood's open. So you just have to disconnect that. It just plugs into there. So just press the tab in and pull it out. And now that gives me enough of an opening here to get my hand underneath to secure the badge. So with regards to the badge, in the kit, it comes with these long threaded bolts, double-sided tape for the badge itself, and backing tape as well. So I wasn't really keen on using the nuts here to secure it. Also it comes with these plates that will need to be attached on the back end, like so. So that's what locks it in position. But I was really concerned about using just those nuts alone because I thought they'll unwind and come off. So what I've used them, so I've screwed them right down to the base. So now the threads on the screws themselves are now fixed in spot, and I'm actually going to use nylock. I've got a couple in the bag here, but yeah, nylock nuts. That'd be the best solution for it. At least I know it's not going to come undone, and I can confidently drive around with it and won't have that concern there. So by the way, the thread pitch on these is it's an M5, so so it's a 5mm nut. You need M5. These are available through most hardware stores. If you're in Australia, I think Bunnings sell these sorts of things. So you need an M5 nylock, and they're only like a couple of bucks for about 10 of them or something like that, so pretty cheap. Okay, then I'll go on to installing it and I'll come back to you and let you know when it's done.